Hi everyone, welcome to the sale of this 2008 Honda CBF 1000 ABS. This is actually the second video I've done on this bike. I put this up for sale a couple of weeks back, but I've had a little trip to Ireland and Wales, which was absolutely fantastic, and I chose this bike to take for the trip, namely because I could put a top box onto the back of it, and they're very comfortable sports tourers, which, you know, capable of staying with 5 blades, but equally you haven't got the sort of weight on the wrist. So this is a bike that some of you might have seen advertised and pulled off the website, now re-available. I've just updated the mileage because the mileage is now at 44,223. I did about 1,500 miles on it. Absolutely trouble-free, lovely bike. I can be, you know, I know this bike like the absolute back of my hand. Handguards were a godsend, keeps the wind off. The heated grips work absolutely fine. There's a tiny bit of a panel rub buzz up at the front, just sort of at low speed when I was doing about 10 miles an hour. In fact, it might have even been one of the keys wrapping around, not too sure. But I mean, it's just solid, just a typical Honda, built absolutely brilliantly. A word of warning for you guys: if you do load them up with a top box with weight in, you do get a bit of a wheel wobble on the front. It is a notoriously known thing. If you go on the internet and put front wheel wobble CBF 1000, there are pages and pages of people mentioning that if you put the top box on the back, it upsets the wind flow and the balance on the front, so you get a small sort of low speed wobble about 30 miles per hour. Take the box off and it goes away. Alright, so that is the absolute bare bones of the bike. So I know this like the back of my hand, like I said. So I've just finished giving it a wash off, taking the bugs off the front of it. There's a couple of sort of general stone chip marks around on the front. Bit of paint lifted on the engine here, and we've got a small mark on the crash protector, not from me I might add. On the tank we've got just a couple of very small stone chips, which obviously being black it's very easy to sort of touch in if you wanted to. I deliberately haven't. There's also another one just down here. But if you wanted to, you could. Adjustable seat height position with the CBF 1000, which is nice. It's cleaned up really well. The calipers have come back up nice. The wheel paint's nice. I've priced this according to this bike because it is a sort of daily user. If you're looking at the linkage, it's not a showroom sort of queen, and I've just dusted a bit of paint back onto the rails of the Givy rack. But that's ready to take a Givy monarchy box. So on an 08 Pilot Row 5, it's very good on the back. I put a brand spanking new front tyre on it before I did the trip, so that's done 1,500 miles. It's also really nice. Chain sprocket kit was recently new before I went out on the trip. That's heavy duty. It's just been solid, absolutely lovely, really good. If anyone's local wants to come in, I can tell you all about them. Again, you can see some general marks around on here. Nothing major, but it's just worth sort of noting. And this is the sort of scratch that's on the bike. I'd say actual proper sort of scratch on the left hand side. Alright, so it gives you a really good walk around of the bike. Generally speaking, a very nice conditioned, bright example, just not what I call a carpet queen. We put the ignition on. Detuned 5-blade engine, really. It's in it. They're quite a lot less on power, but the torque on them is lovely. They're really easy to ride. It's really smooth. It'll pull away in top gear at sort of 30 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. So, sounds fine. Rides absolutely impeccably. And I obviously, with the mileage going up a little bit, I've just relisted it and lowered the price down by a couple of £100. So there you have it, an 08 CBF 1000 ABS. Fantastic all-day bike, or European commuter if you wanted to. Available today. Cheers guys.